Today I'm replacing this thermostat on this BMW. Got the code for it. It's been on there for a while. Haven't been overheating or nothing like that, so I really ain't cared to change it. But since I need emissions, go ahead and change it out. It's not hard to replace at all. First thing I'm probably gonna do is, of course, remove the hoses, remove this connector, and really the first thing I'm gonna do is move this though. Start by moving that. Probably get this out the way, and then take the vacuum and try to save some of my coolant, because I just put coolant in here. It's kind of the reason why I ain't changed it out either. I just put some fresh coolant in, but I still got some more. See if I can save some without getting it dirty. If not, doesn't really matter. Move this. Just move this because it's easier to pull it out this way than trying to just pull this piece out while it's still connected. Alright, you got that intake hose out the way. Before I even start pulling the clamps off and stuff like that, you need to make sure that you have no pressure, which I do because I just was driving it, so it's very warm. But I still could probably release it, because it shouldn't be that hot. Yeah, see, it ain't that hot. Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is just probably, this ain't got nothing to do with this thermostat, but probably gonna pull this up so I can let the coolant out. Because I'm not mistaken, BMWs don't have drains on the radiators. You know, it might. Let me check. Yeah, I didn't see one, so I'm just gonna open it up like this. Just to like the cleanest and safest way to keep my coolant clean. Of course, these things be hard to open, so you gotta kind of pry it. Don't break nothing, or you're gonna be coming out of pocket to buy a new one. Now you're looking to keep your coolant clean. You just start by taking the hoses off the thermostat to drain it out. Really doesn't matter how you drain the coolant. Some ways are cleaner than others, as long as it's out. This side, keep the screwdriver. Alright, now that I can see the inside of the plastic, I can kind of pry it like this and make it a little easier. I'm not trying to rush it because I'm not trying to break it. So, a little pressure all around to get it off. I do not got time to break it. Now I have to wait. See, when you break BMW parts, you have to wait for the parts. If you try to take it to AutoZone anywhere like that, try to find another one, the chance of them having it very rare. So there we go. Perfect, actually. Look, they ain't even touching it. It's falling directly into it. Of course, I can open up the... If you open up this, it'll drain out faster, but when it's closed, it's more controlled, so it's easier to keep it controlled. Now, if you don't really care, like I said, take the top off, it'll come out faster. Alright, finally slowed down. Took about 2 minutes, not long. What I'm gonna do now, I'm probably just gonna take off the top. Let me see, take off the top, just to make sure we got most of it out. Yep, that came out, so take that off. Alright, now put it back on. Obviously, just push it back in there and clear the clamp. Probably gonna do it 2 hands because I don't want to put too much force on one side, so I need 2 hands. There we go. Lock it in place. Good to go. Now I'm about to start removing the hoses on the thermostat. And once I move the hoses, I'm going to take the bolts out. Alright, I got this hose removed, got this hose, and I got that hose. So how I remove this hose, because it's very hard, I use a pry bar like this, like that. Let me see if I can get it in place. And then I used another pry bar to pry up on this pry bar as leverage to pull that hose up because it was definitely stuck. The rest of them I just pulled off with ease. Alright, after removing the 2 bolts, pick it up. Still got some coolant in there. No clue why it was broken. Probably whatever the electrical thing is that caused it to break. Like I said, it wasn't overheating, so hopefully it ain't got no electrical problems, and that is actual problem. Right, start your new one. Alright, I got all the hoses back on. Everything nice and tight. Just gotta put the intake hose back on. And we're gonna fill it up and bleed it right there. Put that back on. Alright, we're refilling the coolant. I'm also about to reset the check engine lights. I'm gonna start it up. Alright, that was annoying, I can't lie. This wind's been going crazy lately. Of course, once I actually start the car up, it's gonna go down more. Alright, thermostat code, the only code we got, clear code. Hopefully that code never comes back again. Let's start it up. I'm not gonna put this coolant back in there. The wind going crazy, it's getting too dirty, so it's okay, I'll dry them off. Now, to bleed it, you're gonna need to take, I'm gonna take them off, you're gonna open up this spoon and this spoon. Be careful when you open them. These ain't never been opened before, they tend to break. So, if you don't got nothing to hold it up with, this one is new, so it should be no problem. But luckily, other ones still, they ain't like other ones. They do break, but they'll get another one. Instantly. If the battery get hard, then they just, filled it up with coolant. I gotta take it for a drive, see, you know, if the cold wanna come back or not. So I'll let you know.